Digseum, I think this game deserves a review. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible, so if you're interested, you can dive into the game as quickly as you can. Like in about half of my indie game ventures, I bought it on a whim. I saw a note about its extremely positive reception, over 98% positive reviews, on Steam, and decided to give it a shot. Big thanks to Steam for letting me return a game if you end up not liking it. The creator describes the game as Digseum is a short, unique, incremental journey about digging up ancient relics and building the greatest museum ever. That sums it up perfectly. Let's break down what it means starting from the end.
Your goal is building the greatest museum ever. Not this kind of museum.
Your goal is building the greatest museum ever, filled with the coolest exhibits, attracting a huge crowd of visitors, and generating income on a scale that'll remind you of exponential growth from math class. Exhibits are placed automatically and serve as the backdrop for everything happening in the game, visualizing your progress at various stages. The game utilizes very simple visual elements, having picked up from Nintendo the idea of pleasant, rewarding sounds and the amusingly jingling voiceovers for the dialogues. Digging up ancient relics is the main minigame where you'll spend most of your time excavating relics. The challenge is to guess where they're hidden on the grid and completely unearth them before running out of stamina. Over time, you'll upgrade your pickaxe, allowing you to excavate multiple cells at once. But excavation sites get bigger and the soil gets denser, requiring more pickaxe hits. Every relic you add to your collection boosts your museum's income, and finding a relic again levels it up for even greater earnings. Now it's time to explain incremental journey. If you stopped me on the street and asked about the genre, I'd be surprised, but I'd call it an idle game, though incremental feels more accurate. Essentially, there's a big math function running each second, calculating how many coins you earn. Special effects and a more complex formula dress it up, but the cycle is the same: earn coins, buy an upgrade, start earning coins 10% faster, buy another upgrade, and repeat even as your earnings climb to astronomical numbers. Everything follows this loop until you discover dream shards and an upgrade that lets you start your journey over again. But now you can power up using those shards, letting you move through the same path faster and get even further. Here's where the main difference emerges between Digseum and other games of this type beyond just being a short journey. In something like Tap Titan or Potato Clicker, you buy upgrades frantically or sit in an upgrade menu waiting to click once you've saved enough coins. Here you're solving a simple excavation puzzle instead of just waiting around. By the time you finish digging, you might have enough coins for an upgrade, or you head out for another excavation. The second difference is that the game is well tuned to switch focus when pumping up your coin generation starts to get old. It doesn't shift drastically, but enough to keep things interesting after your first awakening. And by the time you think you've almost had enough, the game ends, leaving you with a pleasant memory of an evening spent listening to a relaxing lo-fi soundtrack by Loyalty Freak Music, building your museum, amassing a fortune, and uncovering a couple of universal secrets. This game lasts only about 2.5 hours, making it much easier to just try for yourself than to watch a long review debating whether it's worth it.
The short answer? Yes, I do recommend it. It's absolutely worth the price. Thank you for this review and до виджения!